it's all because of those bunny ears. Her explanation reminded me of the blue boy in Sinclair's past, but I didn't quite feel the uncanny sensation from Amiya that I felt from them. So she can read me kind of like how Virgil can, I guess? Well, I don't think it's a bad thing. That's true. It's been a bit of a hassle to always need Foss or Hung Lu to translate for you, Dante. I'd like to know exactly how she can understand Dante, but I don't think we've got the luxury of time to sit down and figure this out. So, are we heading back? Sounds like a plan. It's not like we know anywhere else to go, right? Oh, and Miss Rabbit here will be tagging along too. She said she'd help us find our way back. I'm glad to be working with you two also, Miss Ishmael, Mr. Yisung. Took the words right out of my mouth. You've already helped us plenty, and you clearly know a lot more about this place than we do. The journey is long. Perhaps embarking on it ere the sun's fall would be wise. How long's the journey? No idea. It's not like we have a clock with us. I do know that it's not very far, though. We just need to walk along the coastline for a bit. Scotty quietly points in my direction. Oh, Dante. Dante can't tell us the time because they're not on time. Which is horrible. Then why clock? Then why clockhead? I didn't exactly choose to get myself a clock-shaped head. As far as we know, we still don't know that, Dante. I looked away from Scotty's inquisitive eyes, which were quite solidly fixed on my head. The coast of Iberia are hardly good places for people to live. Those things can go anywhere in this world, but they thrive at places that meet the ocean. So, how did people manage to build a village at a place like this? The monsters are called seaborns, or sea terrors, yes. While it is true that they pose certain difficulties, they were hardly the kind of monsters with the strength to bring scourge and drive out the local populace. They are really putting me to the test with all these voices. Oh god, I'm sorry guys, I didn't even see. It was lagging? Are things back? They're just talking, you're not missing much, really. Is everybody okay now? Sorry about that. YouTube? Everybody okay? Oh no! Yikes, this hasn't happened in a long time. What? Why is this here? Yeah, I know. Hang on. I don't know why it automatically goes to God Eater 2. I'll fix this later. What a mess. It's been a while since YouTube crashed like this. Oh my god, I have to change everything. Limbus. At least I can change it to the event name now. Limbus Company. Arknight. Collab. Sorry guys, 1 second. We are so fast. We are fast. AF. Bum ba bum ba bum ba dum ba da 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 da. Limbus. Company. Okay. There you go. Better than nothing. Yeah. It's a good thing I checked on YouTube. Usually, for the most part, it's only Twitch that does that. Like, restarts. Okay. Okay, I assume that it's working now. Let's get back into it. Sorry, guys. I'll try the barber first with the trio, Dawn, Boss, and Road. Yep. Please, if you're gonna use the trio and you're not planning on using support, you should at least use just bring a support, please. I beg you. Bling. If you want to use them all as damage dealers, then bring a support that's like a tank. Bring like an Ishmael, a Zwei Ishmael. That should be enough. Stream Elements is on YouTube. Did I know that it could do that? Okay, I'm not gonna question it. Anyway, try that. And if not, level them up. Level them up so that they're at least comparable to the boss, okay? Anyway, let's continue. The monsters I called Seaborns were sea terrors, yes? While it is true that they pose certain difficulties, they were hardly the kind of monsters with the strength to bring scourge and drive out the local populace. Don't judge them based on that brief skirmish. She's just telling us to be on our guard, right? Oh my god, Amiya is so small. You can't even see her past Gregor's shoulder, where he's holding up his jacket. Scotty can be a bit curt, but she's not a bad person. I don't think she said anything wrong. Nothing rules out the existence of stronger variants of these creatures being out there. Able to adapt to Seaborns are scary, in AK they were able to adapt to black holes. Does everybody play Arknights? Maybe this really was the perfect collab. Scotty's concern only served to fan my curiosity, but something about her expression communicated that I probably shouldn't pry, so I quietly quickened my pace as we walked to the village. Oh, head pat the bunny daughter. She deserves all the head pats. Yeah, I'm not surprised he did most of that damage. Pretty. Oh boy, that was just the first story. Oh no. Alright, alright. Speed, guys, speed. I'm already losing my voice. This hardly looks like a village. It's more like the ruins of one, isn't it? It doesn't seem like they've done any proper upkeep to this place. Not in a while, at least. They're really here, living together. The strange buildings tell the stories of former prosperity from a bygone era. Our steps leave no footprints on the wet, muddy ground on it. I see a rotting sign marked with the name Ferro Muerto. So, is this a location in Arknights? Because we're in the Arknights world right now, right? Like Terra, the world of Terra, I guess. And we're on the something. Oh, well, maybe they haven't visited this location though, because they said that they jumped the border to get here. So maybe this isn't actually a place that you see in the Arknights game. Iberia. Dead beacon. Thank you. Yeah, I heard Arknights also has a great story. There isn't like a PC client, is there? I don't think I could devote my time to fully to another gacha anyway, but just curious. Iberia is basically Spain, Portugal. If it fell off, even harder than it did IRL. Yikes. Yep, no Otis for now. For now. We don't know if they're coming. Enfield. Oh, right. I've been hearing about that. Arknight's Enfield, but I've also been hearing mixed opinions about it. The people who have been playing the beta, at least. Everywhere I look in this village, I see evidence of long, silent abandonment. We don't see these kinds of abandoned-looking ruins often in the city either. And our city looks awful. Awful, I tell you. Well, yeah, there's always someone or something out there waiting to capitalize on that free real estate. It's free real estate. Hang on. Gain up. It's free real estate. I hope you enjoyed that. Be it a syndicate or a corporation and fix it up. Better than this, at least. So, where are the sinners? There's a clearing down there where... question mark. We were entrapped betwixt a twain of great ships. Oh, that's Dawn. We were entrapped betwixt a twain of great ships, narrowing winds against our sail. Ooh. And that is when young Ishmael boomed, her command most resonant. Say no more. I didn't even have to try to search for them. That unmistakably sonorous and familiar voice echoing triumphantly between the empty buildings. Yep. That's Don Quixote's voice when she's sharing her adventurous tales. There she was, standing atop a low podium like an actor on stage, regaling a group of people in rags with tales of our adventures like a traveling thespian. Answers, ye dogs! Oh, she's probably like putting on a voice. Answers, ye dogs, oarsmen! 'Tis the moment I, Ishmael, the first native vessel, Mephistopheles shall Stop. Hold on. Just, what do you think you're doing? Young Ishmael, unhand my mouth, for I was just about to regale them with the most fantastic tale of adventures at the Great Lake. Manager Esquire! Oh, wait. Manager Esquire! Verily, thou hast returned with Manager Esquire safely in tow. Oh my god, no! Don't bring more characters! I can barely do the cast we have right now. Go back to the village. Guys, let's leave. Hurry. What? They found Clockhead. Who are you? I gotta voice villagers. They have their own portraits. Burning Clockhead for a head? When I was a child, I heard a story about a legendary Zarkus with a flaming head. Why would someone like that visit our humble village? Oh my god, no. No. Beachvolleyball. I'm struggling, guys. Guys, I don't have that much of a range. Please, I can't do all these voices. I can't remember all these voices. Heathcliff isn't British enough, and he never will be. Not when I voice him. While their exterior may carry elements that inspire fear in some, there is no cause for alarm. Yeah, they may look like that, but they're Dante, our manager, and the rest are... Oh, hello. It's like, yes, finally! Somebody shorter than me. Ooh, hello, we could be friends. I'm sorry. Who are you two? Ew, ew. Why is it squishy? They're two very nice people who helped us find Dante. This is Miss Amia, leader of Rhodes Island. And this is Miss Scotty, their operator. They'll be coming along with us for a little while. With us? We believe that the dimensional door which we at Rhodes Island are investigating has something to do with why you suddenly woke up here in Iberia. As Amia was bringing the sinners up to speed. The villagers who were staring at us curiously approached us. Did our conversation manage to convince them that we're not a threat? I sure hope so. You are friends of our saviors. Oh boy. Saviors. Verily, 'tis quite the grand title, yet that is indeed the word by which we addressed. To be more precise, by saviors, they're referring only to Faust and Otis. Oh. Oh god. Why are you all here? Faust gave me a light nod when we made eye contact, but I could tell that her lips were drawing a very, very subtle, smiling arc. Oh, she missed us. So I'm guessing something did happen. They were quite mistrustful upon our initial arrival. Got an elf man. What business do outsiders have here? What if they're from the Inquisition? Oh no, what do we do after all we went through to get here? Calm your tits. Everyone, none of them are carrying what appears to be their scriptures or lamps. Let's first try to see who they are. Man, I don't think they're gonna trust us anytime soon. God. They're all curmudgeons. Let's STNC, then PTSD. What? What? You won, Vigia. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Which makes me feel strange. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody has their own preference for platforms. Honestly, I prefer YouTube. You can't do that, Ryoshu. We can't pillage their storage depots. Okay. It looks like they already have it hard enough as it is. I don't think STNC is a good way to get started either. Should we just find help elsewhere? Just look at how thin their arms are. I don't think they're in any shape to help us out. It's so squishy. Perhaps we could... Apollo! Apollo, are you a mind reader? Thank you for the stretches and the head pat and the hydrate and all of the in-between. Are my head pats working? Hello? Hello? Where my head pat at? Hang on. Can something go right this stream? I beg you. I beg of thee. Apollo, it's been 50 years. You still remember me? You still remember Lil Juna? Anyway, I was just looking back at one of my other streams. And I was like, oh my god. It's been so long. So long since I've seen an Apollo. And Hermes, your other half. Thank you, Apollo. Right now we're playing the Arknights event. That is not voiced, and they're killing me because of it. Like, I already struggle enough just voicing all of the sinners. Now you're telling me we have NPCs on top of the characters from Arknights? Like, why? Why do you hate me? That's okay, Apollo. Don't worry about it. Thank you for checking, or thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I'll do a quick stretch. Ow, 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 ow. Bye-bye, Apollo. I hope you have a good one. Anyway, perhaps we could inquire as to our whereabouts. Ere we are to decide our lodging. Oh god, I got hiccups now. I guess I drank water. Well, the landscape is certainly reminiscent of U-Corps. Apollo, you would be so proud of me. I've grown so much, learned so much. I have better units. But I don't recall seeing or learning about any place that looks like this. Though I can say I've been to every corner of U-Corp. I ask again, what business do outsiders have here? Their fingers are tightening around the grips of their weapons. Prolonged silence will most likely turn this into a hostile encounter. We can't have that. Hi. We're from Limbus Company. We're fixers of justice. And that's how she saved everybody. Who was that? Was that Rodya slapping Heathcliff? You got all of the Arknight's egos? Look at you. They didn't want to come home for me. $85. Getting all the egos in 85. That's not bad. That's not bad. You beat the average. And I haven't gotten anything after what, 50? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that fixers of Oi. Oi. Don't you know when to keep it down? I don't know what to do for Heathcliff's voice. I really don't. Fixers. That over there. It's a Guys, can I stop doing voices? I don't think I can't do it. I can't do it for everybody. I can't. I'm sorry. There's too many people. If you cut it down by like 1/3, maybe I could do it. I just can't. That over there, it's a ship blueprint, isn't it? Are you looking to repair a vessel? By any chance? All these construction materials seem to suggest so. Suggest so. Chief. This does not concern you. It's not something a mere outsider can understand. Curious. I've never seen an energy source like this before. Have you run the tests to rule out any stability issues? It seems that to power the heat exchanger via some method comparable to the utilization of fusion energy. Have you any thoughts of this, Miss Voss? The general design structure is somewhat old-fashioned, but there certainly are inspired parts to this design, particularly with the usage on the core energy source. While its stability would need to be further studied, this technology seems to be incredibly energy efficient. You identified all that merely by glancing at this blueprint? You must be the village chief, then. If so, I have a proposition for you. In return for assisting in their ship repair, we were promised a ride on their vessel. Miss Faust has theorized that perhaps by going out to sea, we may be able to find a way to return to whence we came. We're going on another ship! Bye-bye, Apollo! Okay, the only egos that are really worth using are Scaldi-ish and Mjolnir Greg. Well, that's 2 out of the 3 egos, so... Oh my god. Thank you for the head pat. I don't know why the redeem doesn't seem to be working great. It works when I do it. Let me try closing out of it and opening it again, seeing if it fixes it. It's probably because we crashed earlier. Oh, what was that? Does that mean we can find a way back somewhere out there in the sea? I like how Dante is the only one voiced. Dante, how does it feel? How does it feel, Dante, to be the only one with the voice this time around? When it's usually the reverse.
Nothing is certain yet, Dante. At this moment, we are working based on a hunch.
A hunch? Sensing the implicit omen in her choice of words, I slowly turned around to look at Faust, who nodded solemnly in response. If we're really in a different world, even her Gesellschaft, that her sword has to be. No, never mind, something else. I forget what her sword is called, but it's not that. Faust shaft, yeah, there you go.
No issues were encountered in the repair process.
Faust smiles faintly as she looks around. Then she pulls me in by my hems. She whispers in a low voice.
My connection to Digi is currently operating at a suboptimal level, Dante.
So it's still connected at least?
Indeed it is. However, even exchanges of simple information are taking up to dozens of hours by current calculation.
Is this a warp train situation because we're in a different dimension?
The cause should be identical. We have been connected to an unidentified, sorry, I got interrupted. Unidentified, unpredictable dimension. However, Faust is aware that the pathway to our original dimension is yet to close this time, unlike the situation back aboard the warp train.
Hey, I understand that reference. I actually got there. Her sword isn't called Walpurgisnacht. At least I'm pretty certain it's not. She lost her 5G connection. She loses out to all the Faust of the world. So, to get back to where we came from...
Indeed, traveling through the pathway is the most feasible solution.
And from that you came up with the whole plan to repair the ship and sail out to the sea?
Yes, well, I am also a genius after all.
I'm something of a genius myself, Dante. Do all the Sinner's weapons have text on them? I never realized, Apollo. I know that obviously, like, Heathcliff and Dawn have weapons, or have names on their weapons. Or words. Has hers? No, you just can't really see that in their portraits. I think Boss has a name for her sword, though. I'm pretty sure it's been referenced before. Oh, okay. It actually is called Walpurgisnacht. I am so sorry. See, I was just thinking of the Zweihander. But that's just like the type of sword, I guess. I am so sorry. Yeah, it's called Walpurgisnacht. Well, whoever mentioned it before, I'm sorry. Gregor has a word tattooed on his arm, too? His bug arm? Oh my god. My poor baby. My boo-boo-boo. My boo-boo-boo. Omya conjectured that we probably came through a dimensional door of sorts. Looks like that dimensional door might be what Foss was looking for.
With high likelihood, yes.
At least there's a way back. I find myself calming down a little. Where's the bus? I guess it's wherever Virgil and Charon are. Oh, speaking of which, when do you think you can wrap up the repair job? Stop walking! As fortune should have it, a majority of the most time-consuming parts of the repair have already been completed by the locals. It shouldn't take us more than a day or two to get its core parts ship shape again, Executive Manager. I don't like the way you say that with that face. Don't do that, Otis. We'll be staying here a few more days then. How did you manage last night? Well, like I said earlier, we've been keeping ourselves busy looking for you this whole time. We took turns helping with the repairs and resting, but I doubt any of us got a proper night's rest. Especially me, because I love you so much. I know, I love you too, Boo. Can I see your arm? Yeah, I don't see anything for me. There's something here, though. Do all the sinners have this on their coats? Is that words? If I turn my head, it looks like it says gagro. Oh, it's tattooed on his human arm. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It is. Still, we weren't cold thanks to the villagers who kept the fire going for us all night.
Not to mention how they helped us a ton with the local map they drew us. Oh, also, Chief handed us this earlier. What's it for?
Looks like a sack to collect water. Give it here. I know how to get that installed. It must be to repay Miss Foss and Miss Otis's efforts at repairing their ship. Yet the service they provide us is certainly quite generous, even when taking the transactional nature into account. They're really giving us the best treatment they can, huh?
As for food, we managed to fill ourselves with some cookies and bread Rhodia keeps in her pockets.
How much food did she keep in her pockets?
Didn't want to eat into their food supply when they're already pretty tight, you know?
She carries enough cookies and bread for 12 people? Rhodia, you scare me. I know women's pockets are a thing of legend and they are able to fit, like, their entire lives basically in there, but Jesus. They did offer us some nosh, those dried fish things, but we refused. I ain't about taking food from the needy.
No need to concern yourself so much with our hospitality. We have done more than enough to earn your keep. You have done more than enough to earn your keep, whatever.
I turned around to look at the source of that low rumbling voice and saw an old man in an outfit that seemed to distinguish itself among the other villagers. There you are, Chief. Is there a place for us to stay the night? I think this guy is just scared of Otis, which, like, fair enough. Them W Corp pockets. It's okay if you're feeling eepy, Red. Just don't fight it. Just let the sleep take over. How do you know you can't tattoo a bug arm? Have you tried? Have you tried Deus Ex Machina? Machinist?